We are going to go to North Dakota?
North Dakota. We're going to Fargo with the Property Brothers, or one half of the Property Brothers. Jonathan Scott was in Fargo, and he was hanging out at a bar. It was getting close to closing time. You know what we always say about after midnight in a bar?
Nothing good ever happens?
Nothing good ever happens, and that's what happened to Jonathan. It was right about 2 o'clock. They were starting to move people get people out of the bar because it's closing time, and he ended up in a headlock from one of the bouncers. We got these photos of the incident going down, and Jonathan did not take kindly to this. He actually called 911, we found out, and reported this as an assault. The reason he felt it was an assault is he says he was doing absolutely nothing wrong.
Yeah, he says that he actually wandered into an existing fight, and maybe he was, sort of at the wrong place at the wrong time, and the bouncer thought he was involved in the fight and put him in a headlock. And the pictures show him sort of being grabbed backwards. This is entirely against character. If you watch any of the Property Brothers shows, they're sort of mild-mannered guys who buy houses and remodel them.
We've had them on TMZ-LIVE, and they're great guys.
And they sing country music, too.
Yeah, they do. The weird thing about this, that, look, they are 6'4", 6'5", so they tower above everybody else, number one. So Jonathan's in the bar, and Jonathan is like Oprah Winfrey in Fargo. I mean, they do not get a lot of celebrities there. So he is a huge deal when he walks in. So everybody's kind of eyeing him. So it's weird to me that a bouncer would just make a mistake with the guy that's like Oprah for a night in this bar. It's weird to me that he would just unprovoked go up. Maybe it happened, but it's weird.
It's pretty strange, except that he was the one who called 911. So if he was involved, he may try to sort of squelch that. But
that's an old trick. First one to call 911 wins.
Getting out ahead of it, maybe?
That's an old trick.
Well,
I don't know that he did that trick, but that's an old trick.
The people at the bar at Dempsey's, they deny that there was any assault. Now, there's a photo.
There's a photo of a headlock.
But they don't see it as an assault. So whatever happened, they felt like they were justified.
A salutation?
It's a hell of a greeting.
If you're trying to get people out of the bar.
It's a hell of a greeting, yeah.
Just devil's advocate. If you're trying to get people out of the bar and you see a fight breaking out, what you think is a fight as a bouncer, you do what you're trained to do, right?
I guess.
Now, maybe he got it wrong. Maybe it wasn't a fight and he shouldn't have gone after Jonathan, but maybe the guy was just doing his job.
This is Nikki from Eureka, and I love these guys. They seem so sweet. I doubt very seriously if Jonathan was doing anything that caused him to need a headlock. So I'd like to know more, like, what prompted this? Like, why did he end up in a headlock? Jonathan?
Eureka. I think you found it.